welcome to Black Cat Forge. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. A few months ago, I got this BuckTool's belt sander, and I just wanted to do a real quick video in case somebody was thinking about getting one, or if you have one and you're wondering how you change the belts out. It's very simple. I do want to say non-sponsored, but this tool has been wonderful in my forge. It's helped in a lot of projects, and I'm very, very happy with it. And it's at a great price off Amazon. So just very simple. How do you change out the belt? And it's very easy. You're just going to need two tools. You're going to need a hand, and you're going to need a Phillips screwdriver. That's all you're going to need to change out the belt. So the first thing we got to do is we got to do a little disassembly. So now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this guard off by turning this bolt. We're just going to set this aside. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use our screwdriver, and we're going to take this screw off, being very, very careful not to lose the screw. I'm going to set all this aside. And then finally, there are two red knobs. And finally, there are two red knobs right here. And all we got to do is just unscrew these. Very simple. And then set this aside. So, very simply, all you have to do is take this lever here, push it away from you, and the belt comes right off. So now we're going to put our new belt on, and what I want to do is I want to put on a 400 grit belt. So very simply, all you do is you look at the back of your belt, and right there, that's the grit count, which is 400. And then if you look here, there is an arrow telling you which way the belt needs to rotate. So very simply, to put it on, you're going to push this lever down again. You're going to start the belt. You're going to feed it around. Let go. Now your belt is on. Then you're going to put this back on, just like you took it off. And line it up with the holes. Next, you're going to put this guide back on. Get the guide, screw it on. Okay, and then finally, we're going to put this guide tray back on. And there's a trick to it, because if you're not paying attention, logically, you would think you would put it here and screw it in that way. But that's not how that works. What you're going to do is this little shelf right here goes on the outside, because there's a locking thread on there. Then you're going to put it on. Now it's on. And then, but now that we have this all together, we got to do one more thing. We got to check the tracking. And when you turn the belt on, you're going to watch and see if this goes this way or this way. And it's very simple. All you have to do is, once you see that, you'll just adjust this knob till it stays in center. So it's going to get a little noisy. I'm going to turn it on. And it's wanting to track to my right. So all I'm going to do is turn the knob towards me until it's centered, and we're good. So just in case you didn't hear that, when I turned it on, it was tracking to my right. So all I did was I turned this knob towards me just a little bit till it came back to the left and it stayed centered. So there you go. It's very easy to change. It's very easy to maintain. And if you're looking for a real inexpensive belt sander and stone grinder for your shop, I would really recommend you go to Amazon and check one of these out. Thanks and have a great day.